Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Myself Sangeeta Devi from GK Jain School Rayapuram. To have a more update on our educational videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel GK Jain School. And if you like our videos, you can just like on that. We are going to move on to the next topic in the 11th standard accountancy. So far we were discussing many topics in the accountancy of the introduction to accounting. We are going to see the next topic, very important one, is the branches of accounting, where you have many branches in the accounting. Here we are going to discuss about the 5 main branches of accounting. We have is that financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting, social responsibility accounting, human resource accounting. So this is what is the 5 heading of the branches of accounting. So one by one we will have in depth the meaning, understand it. First one we are going to learn about the financial accounting. So before going on to the financial accounting, I wanted to tell you one word which will be of the transaction. Okay, let me take it off, the transaction. Because transaction is nothing, the transfer of the money or money's worth to one person to other person. If I am there, I am transferring my money or money's worth to goods to some other person, then it is like transaction. Why I am telling you transaction is we are going to use a lot of wordings over here. So you should understand, you are new to this accounting chapter. So you should have the understanding of the transactions meaning. Okay. Now let me go for the financial accounting. In the financial accounting, what you will do is, you will have all the financial transaction. All the financial transaction. I told you about transaction. So whatever it is, money's worth, goods is being transferred from one person to the other person, or for the financial, that is what is a financial transaction. So whenever we have a financial transaction, that will come under the financial accounting. Here we have a lot of different types of the accounts being maintained. We will be having a purchase, sales, debtors account, creditors account, expenses, many expenses are there, rent account, salary account, and assets account, like you will be having machinery. So you have a lot of different types of the accounts will be there, and whatever the transaction, if we are having a transaction, let me have a small example, goods worth of rupees 5,000 bought. Bought is something you purchased. Okay, so the goods purchased for rupees 5,000. So I should have whether it is a, first I think I should have it as a purchase, because I have bought. So bought is something you are purchasing. So under the purchase head it will come. And one more important value it will appear is whether it is a cash or a credit. You should see. Whenever any transaction is happening, you will have a 2 things. It can be of a cash or it can be of a credit. These are the 2 things which can happen. I told you an example, goods purchased for rupees 5,000. So in that situation, cash, it is not mentioned anything. So you can take it, assume that it is a cash. If it is for the credit, then obviously they have given in the statement, goods purchased on credit for rupees 5,000, or some other person name will be there. Goods purchased from X company or ABC company or any companies. Okay, so that is what is the credit. Credit, definitely they will mention it. On the cash, it is not mentioned, we can directly assume it. So the transaction will be of a 2 things, cash or a credit. After assuming cash or a credit, then each accounts will be maintained in a different journal, ledger. When you go for the accounting cycle itself, I have explained to you that you will be having a opening entry, journals, and then you will have a posting and balances. After that, you will be preparing a trial balance. These all will come under the financial accounting only. Main, after preparing all these ledger, journal, trial balance, main only one thing will have in this is financial statement. What you will have? You will have a financial statement. This financial statement is what? What is the financial statement? In the financial statement, you will be preparing 3 accounts. What are the 3 accounts you will be preparing? You will be preparing trading, you will be preparing P&L, you will be preparing balance sheet. So these are the 3 different accounts which you will calculate in the financial statement. At the end of the accounting period, I told you in the very beginning itself, you will be having 2 years. One will be of a financial year, another one will be of a calendar year. If you take off a financial year, you will be having the 1st April to 31st March, and in the meaning 31st March and the particular date of 31st March, I will be calculating this financial statement. At which date? At the end of my financial year or at the end of my calendar year, I will be preparing the financial statement. If I prepare trading P&L balance sheet, what I am going to get out of it? From the trading account, I will be getting the gross profit of my company. Of the gross profit of my company, I will get it from the trading account. From the P&L account, I will be getting is the net profit. Okay, net profit I will be getting it from the P&L. From the balance sheet, you will be knowing your financial position. So from the balance sheet, what you will know? You will know your financial position. For these reasons only, we are calculating financial statement in the financial accounting. If I prepare these accounts, I am getting gross profit, I am getting my net profit, what is the value, and in the balance sheet I am going to know about my financial position, that is the growth. What is my growth? I can know through the balance sheet. So this is what is the financial accounting. First branches of the accounting we have is the financial accounting. Next we go for the cost accounting. The cost accounting is also very important for a many industry type or manufacturing unit. You will have this cost accounting. It is mostly suitable for the industry and manufacturing only. Why it is suitable and why we are having this cost accounting, we will see. Let me have a start with a small example so that you can understand in a better way. So this cost accounting, let me take off one small example. If I want to tell, let me take off a small biscuit packet. Okay, it would be a best example. Okay, let me take it off biscuit. Okay, for manufacturing of the biscuit, what are the expenses they are making? For making of the biscuit, they wanted the flour. It may be of a wheat flour or some other flour, all-purpose flour. It can be of any flour. After that, they wanted the sweetener. It can be of any sugars or any sweetener it can be. And they want us proper machines. For that, there will be electricity charges. So there is a lot of expenses is happening in the expenses which is going to happen in a manufacturing of a one biscuit packet. If they will be having a packing, wrappers on the outside cover you want. Some other biscuit packet you will see inside one wrapper and outside one wrapper of cover. So you will have a lot of expenses in the manufacturing of a single biscuit packet. So these are the expenses. If I want to make it as the ingredient, okay, I will make it as a sum very shortly. So one is the ingredient, another one is the machine involved, and labor. Labor is doing only. Machine cannot operate in its own. So labor is only doing. After that, ingredient, machines, labor, you will be having the other expenses like packing, transportation. You have a lot of expenses on manufacturing of a single biscuit packet. So this all expenses we tell it as a cost. Cost meaning you should not take it in a different way. In accounting, the cost meaning is expenditure. Expenditure. Cost meaning is expenditure. So whatever the expenses they made for manufacturing a single unit, with that definitely they will add up as profit. What they will add up? Profit. It can be of any percentage. So after having all those expenses, they will add up the profit. When they add up a profit, what they will get it? They will get it what is the cost of the manufacturing a unit. After manufacturing only, they fix up the MRP. You will have a MRP in your every materials if you purchase. If you go for a rubber or a sharpener or a pencil, any stationery items or any goods, you will have a MRP. How this MRP is? Maximum retail price is fixed based on whatever the expenses they are making plus the profit, and it will be increased. Each person it moves on from the manufacturer to wholesaler. It will be different price. From the wholesaler to retailer, it will be different price. So it differs from one person to other person. If it moves, the value also will be increased. Started increasing. Okay. So this is about whatever the expenses you are making based on the accounts. If you maintain, you will tell it as a cost accounting. You will learn about all those things in the cost accounting. Next, we go for the management accounting. Management accounting is something is a combine of the financial and the cost. Both it will be combined. You will have a financial plus cost accounting. Together, after having together the information report, whatever the decision they are going to take for the proper maintenance. If you see about the financial statement is prepared, okay, balance sheet wise our growth is not there. What is the decision the company is going to take? That is what is the management accounting. If you see about the cost report, here we have making a lot of expenses for manufacturing a unit. How to reduce the expenses we are making in the manufacturing. So if they are making a decision over it, then it is a management accounting on the cost. So this is as the combined report of the cost and the financial. Whenever the management is making any decision pertaining to this together, then it will be a management accounting. For the proper managing activity only, this management account is being prepared. Why it is prepared? If it is a trading, we are having gross profit very less, net profit is very less. Then in the situations, how to rectify it or how to handle the situation, how to improve our profit, the management will be making a decision. So for decision making, the accounting is a management accounting. Next we go for is the social responsibility accounting. Social responsibility accounting is also very important. On one side it is very important because it is the social welfare, for the public welfare. This accounting in the 21st century only the social responsibility has came. Before and all it was not there. In the 18th and 19th century and all you will have this three types: financial, cost, management. But if you go for this social responsibility accounting, it came in the year 21st century only. 21st century only the social responsibility came. What accounting they will do it here? For the infrastructure or employee benefit. Okay, for the infrastructure wise or the employees benefit wise, otherwise environmental pollution, not causing anything. For that, whatever the company is incurring or something, they are spending their monies, it will all comes under the social responsibility accounting. So it is all related to the public welfare. It is all related to public welfare, where you will have this for the infrastructure of the employees or the working conditions or the environmental pollutions if they are not creating. For that, what are the amount they are spending, and employees benefit wise, they will be giving some vouchers or something, or entertainment expenses they will make for the employee to motivate them. So whatever that comes under is for the public welfare or for the social welfare. If they are spending, it comes under the social responsibility accounting. Next, the last we have in the branches of accounting is human resource accounting. This is all is about you will have learn it in a better way if you go for the higher classes about what is the human resource management, where if any need arises in any department. If you go for a financial, cost management, social responsibility, any person is not being there, employees wise, if they have insufficient, if anybody is not having a proper count of employees, then they cannot do the work properly. Let me go with a small example. I want 100 employees in my company. If I have only 70, I am not able to make a maximum production. Why I cannot able to make a maximum production? Because I have a lesser number of employees. Then in the situation, the human resource department, HR department, should identify the count of the employees and make sure that they have a sufficient employees in all these departments. We have a different departments. You will be having a finance department. If you take of any companies, you will have finance, production or purchase department, you can tell, sales department or marketing department. It is different names which will be given in a different companies. So mainly it will have only finance, purchase, sales. 3 departments it will have. So in the 3 departments, any department is having a lack of a person, then obviously the human resource people needs to rectify that. Okay, identify, okay, here this there is a vacancy needed, so that only they cannot complete their target. In that situation, they should fill up all those postings. If they are not filling up the postings, then they will not able to get a maximum output from them. We cannot get. So whatever relating to the human resource of the enterprise, if the accounts is being maintained, it comes under the human resource accounting. So these are the 5 different branches of accounting. The first branches which we have discussed was the financial accounting. Let me have a quick review of it. Financial accounting, where all the transaction which is related to financial you will be having the financial statement wise, trading, P&L, balance sheet. And in the balance sheet and P&L and all, you can know the growth and the profit we earned in the organization or not. In the cost accounting, for manufacturing of a single unit, what are the expenses we are making? We should have the cost control or the managerial decision should be taken in it. Okay, for that only this cost accounting is being made. And we have the management accounting, which will have combined of the financial and the cost, where for the each accounting, any decision needs to be taken, it will be under the management accounting. Next you have is the social responsibility accounting. In the social responsibility account came in the 21st century only. It will be related to the public welfare or social welfare, where about the infrastructure or the employee benefit wise or environmental pollution they are not creating, whatever the expenses or something making. So that all the accounts will be comes under the social responsibility accounting. Next you have is the human resource accounting. In the human resource accounting, what you will have different departments in the organization. All the departments should have a proper human being involved in it. If they are having insufficient of the members, then they cannot achieve their output or the target which is fixed for them. So that human resource department should make sure that they have a maximum number of members in all these departments. So whatever the accounts which is related to human resource of the enterprise, we tell it as the human resource accounting. So far in the today's session, you have discussed about the branches of accounting, where you have 5 different branches which we discussed. In the next session, we will be discussing about the basic terminologies in the accounting. Thanks for watching.